Good to go.
Hello, everybody on the internet that's tuned in to watch us. I'm betting that's thousands and millions of people because we are excellent humans.
It better fucking be. I swear to Christ.
Yeah. I
We will
totally,
fight.
totally paid a whole bunch of people to come watch this week.
Yeah. I'll fight you IRL.
Mate, and just that's how you kickstart your social media presence, mate. You pay
RN,
people.
mate.
You
RN.
pay them.
Boom.
So look, you're introing us, Space Master.
I was just checking the audio on the feed and it sounds alright. Because we don't have anyone in the channel really.
Yeah,
There's one person. Hello, one viewer. Is that me? I don't know.
It's probably you.
It's probably you.
Hello,
Look.
me.
Look. It's probably you.
It's
So-
not us. It's you, Space Master.
Here's the caveat for this session. We're playing Stars Without Number. It's a thing that we do every fortnight. Space
What is
Master. Your Space Master is very sleepy and tired and exhausted, and creative juices might not be as flowing as they usually are. If I'm struggling to find words, first of all, I apologize, and second of all, I'm sorry. See, look, already fucking it up. I'm just going to call it out. If we experience a lack of fun playing tonight, then I'm going to pull the plug out of this and flip my table over and fall asleep in the debris.
Do it.
And then Rocket League.
Oh, yeah, probably. So, that said, we're going to do some administrative stuff. We're just going to get cracking into it like straight away. We're leveling up some characters. Last week we dished out some XP, and now we get to see the result of that XP. Ellis and Arik are moving on up to level 2. So,
Eric.
I don't know straight off the top of my head what character advancement's like, because I'm tired. So
You're a
let's have a
scrub,
look.
mate. That's why.
Character advancements somewhere here.
Yes, there definitely is.
Someone want to find it?
Bam, bam, bam. Well, I'm on the psychics page right now.
I'm just on the generic character advancement page, 65.
That's what we want.
Alright, yeah, I'm on 64. Okay, cool. So, it looks like you're going to have to reference your class page because that tells you how many skill points you get.
Well, it's,
Oh no, it tells
it's
us
on
here.
that page, yeah. It's 3 for an
3
expert,
skill
2 for a
points.
psychic.
2 for psychic. Alright. So, have a look at your sheet. I would recommend Arik. I've been thinking about Arik, and he's got a gap in what's potentially going to be some future necessity in this game. And you need some computer skills, I reckon.
Okay.
Look, it would be nice to have someone that knows computers.
Yeah. I think just at a meta level, I think we need computer skills and science skills, but I'm not totally happy with leveling anyone up in science skills without having access to a teacher and some downtime.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, that's something that you can save your skill points for if you want to do that when we get back to civilization kind of thing. We can maybe play some downtime and or go pick up some online learning courses to take with you. Something.
Audiobooks, mate. Audiobooks.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, because that's not... I'm assuming you're talking specifically about the computer skill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So,
the one.
because I'm not trained in that, I believe it'll take me 2 skill points to level it.
It's
to
a
0?
class. It's a class skill because it's not a combat skill. Pretty sure all experts.
I got the page here, bro.
Yeah.
Expert class skills, all except for combat skills, tactics, and tech sci-tech.
Right. So if you dropped 1 point, you'd get it to level 0. If you dropped 3 points, you'd get it to level 1. And just to put things in perspective, level 2 is like fairly excellent at it. Like anywhere from sort of level 2 up, you're starting to like become
Okay.
pretty sick.
Okay. In that case, I'll use all 3 and spend it, make it 1.
Boom. So,
Dang, bro.
Done.
talk about hyper nerding.
Yep.
No, I like it. That's good. That's good. I thoroughly recommend that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to get your hit points up. So your, I believe, is a D6 Or-
Yes.
so you roll a D6, and actually no, the way it works before you do this, you're going to have to produce as well. But you roll, I think, what is it now? 2D6. Ellis, are you on the page?
I believe that's what I
That
saw.
sounds about right. Hang on.
Um,
You want the hit dice?
Yeah.
They gain an additional hit die of hit points. The
2d6,
player rolls
yeah.
both it and their existing hit dice to determine the new total.
2d6.
Yeah.
So you got 1d6 from being level 1. You get a new one because you're at level 2.
Yeah.
So roll 2d6, and as long as that's bigger than what it currently is, you get to keep it. And you don't get to re-roll it. Oh, shit. I don't think it was.
Wah, wah.
That's the first bad roll you've had.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you're staying on 6 hit points, I think.
Oh, their constitution modifier is applied. I don't think I have one, do I?
That'll be at the top of your character sheet.
Yeah, I should check that. Where is it?
I can also tell you because, yes, you have a +1.
I need to re-roll then.
Can you just add the +1 and say you got a 5?
Yeah.
I suppose that works too.
Why don't you come over for some milk and cookies, please?
In that case, I didn't gain anything.
Them gains, bro.
Yeah.
Even lift.
So many guns.
Jesus, man, do you live?
Okay.
Urban left.
So that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's me done.
All right.
Ellis?
So let me just update this here. You got computers.
Yep.
Is the skill called straight up computers?
Yeah.
Well, computer, but yeah.
Computer. Cool. That's gonna kind of act like a bit of a proxy for some science stuff in the meantime, I think. Can you computer us up some answers? Sure. All right, now for the hard one. Ellis is a psychic.
Yeah, bro.
Let's do your 2 skill points first. Where are you chucking them?
So, I'm trying to figure it out because it's a bit of a conundrum. As a psychic, my class skills don't really strictly align with my background of engineering and hardware and that sort of stuff. My psychic class skills: combat, sci-tech, culture, any history, perception. Profession, any religion, tech, medical, or tech, sci-tech. So most of what I'd want to level up aren't such skills, so I might not be able to afford them.
I'm curious though.
Yeah.
Does your background package and stuff doesn't get folded into your class skills?
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem, because cost to raise by 1. Class skill, it costs new level +1. Other skills cost new level +2.
So if you wanted to bring up something, so you need 3 to raise something that's a non-class skill from 0 to 1.
So from -1 to 0 would just be
A cost of 2 for a non-class skill.
But yeah, to raise, like, currently, for example, my tech astronautic is 0. And yeah, so to raise that to 1 would cost me 3 points. Which I don't have right now, so I'll have to save these to my next level or spend them on other stuff.
I'll spend
Do you know
one
what?
elsewhere,
I'm
but-
happy to fudge some stuff here, bro. You ready for this fudging?
Fudge me, bro.
Tasteful. This is...
Feels right.
I need a cigarette after this. Profession, any. Your profession is tech astronautic, basically. Well, tech.
Oh.
All tech. So I'm going to, for the sake of awesomeness, because I'm a cool guy, make every tech a class skill for you.
You are so meta.
Don't
So
tell
then, well,
anyone.
To make it kind of fair, I'll spend all my points then on leveling tech astronautic to a 1. So that's done.
Yay.
So I've
Leveled.
got 2D4 hit dice now. So just slash R2D4.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I don't have a Constitution modifier. Actually, it's -1. So I have to roll 2D4 -1, yeah?
Yeah.
Ah, right, man. That's as good as it could have gone.
Far out. He's crit. That's for anyone who's not watching and listening to our awesome audio podcast, which isn't really a thing. I just made that up. He's rolled 4 and a 4 on his 2D4.
So is that my new HP?
Yes, new HP.
I
Man.
more than doubled.
That's now your brown sauce, bro.
You've
Yes.
got more HP than I do now.
I'm not mad.
And my current HP is 3 because I'm still recovering from being blasted in the chest by a stupid robot.
Oh, when you level up, I think you like.
Does it reset? I meant to ask.
Yeah, go on, let's do that. I'm feeling exhausted.
Yes,
Exhaustion
take
equals
advantage while
ignorance.
he's not thinking straight.
Take advantage of the fact that I am the rule book.
Okay, so now the psionic stuff. Psychics who rise in level may add 1 point to their primary psionic discipline and 1 point to any different discipline.
That sounds like you.
So that means I can level 1 of.
So
I can take 2 of my psychic skills to level 2.
hang on, what does it say?
Mate, it's just hot
Additional.
potatoes.
Yeah,
So under gaining psionic discipline, page 65.
yeah. Where's the main bit about leveling them up though?
The very first bit. Psychics who rise in level may add 1 point to their primary psionic discipline and 1 point to any different discipline.
Right, so you could go to level 2 for each, or you could go level 1 for your primary, and then level 2 for your primary, and then bring up a level 1 in something else, even if you wanted to.
I kind of just want to level my main ones for now.
2 ones.
Yeah, so that would give me telekinesis level 2 and what's my other one?
Telepathy.
Is it telepathy? No, I think I changed out of telepathy.
Oh, you went to telekinesis and
Teleportation.
teleportation. Hey, that was a thing you probably could have used in the last episode.
For what purpose?
Teleporting. Duh.
Where though?
I don't know.
So that gives me
Hang on,
telekinetic. Yeah.
What's teleportation level 1? Because I need to update my sheet here. Is sidestep.
Yep.
Can teleport up to 10 meters and carry up to 5 kilos. So you could have just like bloop, teleported your way through some shit.
No, but you have to be able to see your target or have been there before to be able to teleport to a place.
Okay. Chill out. Jesus. All right, rules lawyer.
Mate, just because I know the rules of the game we're playing.
Oh, and Guy's gonna love this. Level 2 in teleportation is called jaunt.
Fucking right.
Now, also,
I was gonna say the psychic's range increases to 20 meters and his mass limit to 10 additional kilos. So that's a 15 kilos. Hello, space cat. I can hear
I have
her.
a space cat.
No,
Hello.
it's just a regular cat.
Come here. You're gonna be nice. Or you're gonna rip my arm off. Oh, dang jerk! She ran off.
Yeah. You gotta brush your teeth, bro.
Now look, also, psychics also gain additional psionic power points as given on their class tables.
Wait a sec. You go on ahead here.
I'm excited. I can cast more spells and shit.
Yeah. All right.
You're gonna go to Hogwarts, you're gonna do spells and shit. It's
So
gonna be
glad
fucking
someone got through it.
amazed about it.
What's
Got a
hang on.
wizard, Hattie.
Dank meme update. What are we talking about?
Hattie,
Get a
you
wizard, Hattie.
wizard.
Do you remember when I first watched that?
You die.
I literally needed resuscitation.
That was so good. We
That
were
was
laughing along
that
with
was
you.
That was at work. Wasn't it? Oh no, it was at home. Was it?
No, we were on a call and we were watching you laugh at it.
Yeah, that was no. It was Stars Without Number, our original series.
Yeah.
Anyway, so level 2 in telekinesis is called telekinetic press.
Mm-hmm.
Psychic strength increases at this level, if not his degree of control. Objects can still be manipulated as if with one hand. Hey, but up to 200 kilos can be lifted, or force exerted as if strength 18. The force lacks. He's talking it. Kevin, you've said the force a bunch of times in this. I'm pretty sure that's some sort of infringement. This force lacks enough fine coordination to successfully attack a mobile target. Okay, so you don't have much control over it if they're moving. You can't hit a moving target. But dude,
I have 200 kilos. Yeah.
Which
All
sounds
force.
like that's how much force you can slam into something now.
Yes.
Fuck, man.
I can break some shit, bro.
Dude. I don't want you to level up anymore. You're getting scary.
Dude, Psychic's gonna be pretty sick.
I'm just looking at some of this other stuff that you can do in telekinesis. Whoa.
It's pretty boss. Complex manipulation at level 3 is the same as remote manipulation, but as if I have 2 or more hands simultaneously operating stuff.
Suffers no penalty when wielding an object to attack.
So I can sword fight you from like the next room.
If you can see it or if you've been there before. Hey, I know the rules.
Oh, mate.
Okay, alright. Smarty pants with your teleportation and telekinesis.
Yeah, bro.
You're basically like Obi-Wan meets Nightcrawler, I think.
Sure. I'm okay with that.
It's my favorite combo.
Obi-Wan Kenobi and his flowing brown roby.
No, what's that?
Night Kenobi one.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Crawler. Alright. This is getting ridiculous, everybody.
Yeah, a little bit.
The good kind?
What was that last episode? Session 7?
Sounds right.
Sure.
Can't be certain.
Alright.
Even
Okay.
on their class tables. I'm trying to figure out what my PowerPoints goes to.
Your side points.
Yeah. Can't find it anywhere.
What do you mean? What are you looking for? Let me help.
So it says Psychics also gain additional psionic power points as given on their class tables. I can't find the class table. What is this class table, Kevin Crawford?
Class Turbo.
Kevin Crawford.
There's Kevin, help me.
My favorite type of crawfish.
Oh, there it is. PP gained.
PP gain?
Wow,
That's what it says,
I'm
PP.
so not in the right frame of mind to be mature.
I'm okay with it.
Sorry, children of who are watching this in the future.
So
Children of the
I
world.
gained 3 power points.
Where
This
does it say PP gain?
So page 20 on the Psychics
Oh,
class
there
page.
it says PP gained.
Yeah.
So you've gone up from 1 to 4?
Well, if it's gained insinuates it's additive, right? So I go 1 plus 3 plus my wisdom modifier.
Because of that asterisk.
Yeah. So that will give me 1 plus 3 is 4 plus 1 in wisdom, so I'll have 5 power points.
In total.
Yes, total.
Next time you only add 5, right?
So yeah, next level, if I make it, I'll add another 5, so my total power points will be 10.
This guy, if I make it. Yeah,
Well,
that's right.
Death is a thing.
Yeah. Don't be afraid to run away when I present you with aliens that you can't beat.
Mate,
Death is a revolving door.
I'll just teleport.
Isn't that a song from Frozen? Death is a revolving door.
Look, if that was in Frozen, I would have watched it.
Death is a revolving door.
I didn't even know what you're going for there, TBH.
Oh, it's love is an open door. Anyway, like I know all the songs from Frozen as if that. I'm just making shit up, man. I'm just talking words that I've heard other people talking because I
Dude,
don't watch that.
You have kids. I wouldn't at all be surprised if you knew all the words from Frozen.
I'm so disappointed in you.
I'm the one who turns it up in the car. All right. Anyway, so let's play. Let's play. Any questions?
Star wipe. No questions.
Don't think so.
All right.
Can I use my new skills straight away?
Sure. Wait. Where are we? What are we doing?
We're mid spaceship. We got attacked by a couple drones. I don't remember if we killed them.
Yeah,
Yes, the drones.
we at least.
the
Yeah, you disabled them because you were in the console.
Oh, that's right. I was hacking with my little DOS prompt. Yeah.
This guy and his prompt.
The worst hacking ever.
Well,
Oh
it
my
wasn't
God.
too bad. You couldn't read the language, and it was and so your
that's right.
the psychic sensitivities somehow granted you the power of language, alien language. So that's a bit curious. Cool. So so let's recap. You guys broke into this asteroid, hijacking pretty much. Well, so not hijacking. What's the word where you were? It's like power jacking it with power from the ship. You went through a couple of like little metal irises doors, which Ellis was totally besotted with. Like, man, that iris door action is hot. And you guys went in. The power was out everywhere. Explored the room. The room is still drawn in Roll20. I don't know if we can show that, but you don't have to. It's nasty, but it's good. It's rudimentary. It's good.
It's easy enough to show.
Yeah, it feels pretty much like a. There's one control room which had a bunch of sort of screens and panels and
And now it's
controls.
gone.
Oh, where'd it go? We should.
I didn't do it. I'm gonna draw it better.
Oh shit! I was using it as a prompt. So there was a room. Oh, you are drawing it better. There was a room which had at the very at one point there was like a large console, which was obviously the dominating control surface of the room. But there were a bunch of other smaller control surfaces around. I remember when you guys went in there, it was like purple glowing lights that were sort of like throbbing. Were they purple? They were purple. And then
purple.
when Ellis, you guys did a lap around this, around there's two corridors that lead off this sort of square room. One on sort of like the if you just walked into the room, one on the far left corner, one on the far right corner, and they arc around sort of like a large circle. Fairly long walk. It's probably like, wow, that's a huge cricket. You should check this shit out.
Jesus.
Look at the size of that cricket.
This is
Wow, fuck.
man.
He's jumping around everywhere. This is gonna not be cool for streaming if he comes in.
It's just a cricket. What's it gonna do?
He's gonna jump on.
And then what? It's just Starlick, bro. He wants to get back into the show.
So anthropomorphically, gonna like grab him and just hold him up and like, hello, my name is Starlick. Oh shit, he's moving
Starlick,
again.
mate. Starlick.
Stay the fuck away from me.
Actually, in this universe, he sounds like this. Oh, Chris. Hi, Chris.
I feel like we're gonna have to call Llama out a few times tonight.
Do it. I'm not gonna do it because I don't care. All right, so
Listen, mate.
The yellow
It's
bits are
room.
doors.
it's a long room. There's one door on the far side, which was an iris that couldn't be hacked. At that point in time, when you guys did it, you came back around. You jumped into the main console. Ellis is sort of hacking away, gets into the pseudo DOS prompt spot there, and finds a way to sort of like bring power back to the sort of the main room and stuff. And in doing so, activates. Holy fucking shit!
It's true. I did.
Did you see that?
Yeah, it was awesome. You're fine, bro.
I gotta go squash the fucker.
Just catch and release.
No. He attacked me.
It's provoked.
This guy and his fucking cricket.
Oh my god, cricket, my favourite.
Yeah, Gemini. That's my favorite kind of green bird.
This was 50 meters, right?
Yeah.
50 minutes. I was gonna add that.
Nothing. What the hell?
Did he totally fly past the camera? That would have been awesome.
He did appear briefly, yes.
No, motherfucker. He
There
just
you
wants
go.
this 15 seconds of YouTube fame.
That is a superior diagram.
I've already flicked off it, so.
Mate, what are you doing to me? So it was something about DOS prompts. You're up to DOS prompts.
Yeah, you fired up the power. The two drones came to life and started like defending. Shot up Arik pretty good. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he goes. Fucker.
Guy Powers went up a wall with his grab boots and I think managed to shoot one out or try to shoot one out. Meanwhile, Ellis was hacking the
Pretty sure
terminal.
he tried and failed because his bullet ricocheted and
That's right.
punctured my suit.
Yes, that's it. But no, he got up the wall successfully, but the shot failed very badly.
Yes.
Yeah, I've murdered you. That's correct.
Yes.
Oh, no, I remember now. And then I managed to find the controls to oxygenate the room, but it was some other weird gas that was making everyone dizzy. It was making you dizzy, actually, Arik, because you had your helmet off. But
Yes.
not dizzy, or you were having some sort of trip. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what. Oh, there you go. He caught him.
Oh my god, static.
Sturlock. That's my favorite look.
Yes, good job, Spacebug. 8 out of 8.
He's huge. I used to feed crickets to my pet scorpion, and this guy is a big cricket.
Pet scorpion. And he's
I
afraid
think
of a
you go
cricket.
Throw it out the door?
That's not too
Nah,
bad.
he's gonna stay here for a while.
Are you going to suffocate the cricket?
No, he's got air.
I doubt it's
Yeah,
airtight.
He's got totally small lungs.
That means he needs it more.
Nah, he's got a slow rate of consumption.
You can't tell
Oh,
that cricket how to breathe.
I'm gonna flick him out the door.
You're in a bungalow, it's not like it's far. And he's gone forever.
Yeah.
One of my mates from work used to go out. He grew up in like really rural areas of China, and he used to go out with his friends, and they used to catch wild scorpions and force them to fight each other.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah?
Battle scorpions, bro.
That fucking battle scorpion.
Stuff the Beyblades.
All right,
But I like Beyblades.
here you go.
So did I, but they pale in comparison to battle scorpions.
Is anyone else just picturing a couple of scorpions that have been armored with like little, just tiny bits of cardboard, and they're like the crabs from Finding Nemo. Hey, hey.
Those crabs were so good.
Dude, I want a fucking show called Battle Scorpions. That's just that. Hey, we got scorpions down here. It'll work.
Hey. All right, I think we're in llama territory.
No, we'll never be in llama
You
territory.
left, so
As long as we both shall live,
both.
till death do us part.
It's getting romantic in here.
Ooh.
All right. Okay. All right. So
Don't you make
you're
me
hacking the console, and droids came and Arik shot up the cliff because Guy was firing off his weapon, which he's not trained in, which is hilarious. And so that's what happened. And I believe was there? Did we get a cliffhanger point? I can't remember.
Yeah, so the cliffhanger was Guy's stray shot punctured Arik's suit. And he was nearly out of oxygen, but I hacked the console again to pump oxygen into the room.
Oh, you activated life support.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
the one.
activated life support, but the gas wasn't. It was oxygen. It had oxygen in it, but we don't. There's something else going on with it.
Oh, that's
That
right.
was the cliffhanger.
It's not pure like breathable air mix 101 human form. It's like
Not perfect for humans.
yeah, it's not designed for humans or whatever. So, but interesting, yeah. So you guys everyone feels a little bit woozy, but at worst, any complex athletic sort of move is going to now cost like -1 sort of thing.
What if we leave our helmets on though?
Oh, I suppose Arik is the only one then who's
He's forced to take his helmet off.
yeah.
I got screwed.
And because you leveled up as well, maybe we can say that Has anyone got tech medical?
No.
He's a sweet kid.
No, I don't.
Yeah, like we'd think that far ahead.
I could,
Okay.
I could try fix his suit.
I'm just thinking he's probably got like some injuries from the burn and stuff that he needs treated.
Maybe I'm like carrying around some salve that I just have in my pocket because I've hurt myself so many times.
Hey, Eric, you want some of my pocket salve?
That's not his voice. Stop it.
Oh, Chris.
I say,
Would
Eric,
you like to come over here and get
you want some of my pocket salve?
I don't know. Look, it's just a suggestion. I can't heal him proper. But if someone has a better narrative excuse for it, I'm all ears.
No, someone needs to get tech medical sometime soon. It might have to be you, Ellis, because it's a class skill. Don't know, just saying. Maybe not.
I don't care about these chumps. I don't even have Lazarus patches, bro. I can't heal anyone.
Has anyone got a Lazarus patch?
No.
Wow, I'm gonna have to totally rewrite how the rest of the episode goes.
I could also. There's also a psionic discipline for healing, so I could learn that technically.
What does level 1 do for that?
Level 1, I think, is healing.
Biopsionics, system strain, biostasis.
Yeah, that one. Look, then I'm just going to be the party healer, and that's boring as hell. Who wants to play healer? Like, I don't want to be... Oh, no. Just no. I'm not going to be all, like, in the background.
Level
Damn,
9. Level 9 is 9 lives. That's pretty cool. Anyway, so...
I'd rather
Right.
die.
Right, okay. So
Christ.
let me just pull up my Trello board and just remember what we're going to do next.
This guy.
Trello is
All right.
fantastic.
All right. Okay. So that's where we are. Okay. So you're loading up the power, and let me just check. Arik, you've got your helmet off, and you're doing what in the room as you sort of like gulping down air just as you get sort of. Oh yeah.
Well, I think I'd be kind of preoccupied with the gulping in of the air, so don't really think I'd be doing anything else.
Yep, and Guy, your metal boots are clung to the wall. You coming down, or are you?
It'd be so good if you just like stood there with your arms crossed, but like at 90 degrees.
I'm gonna walk like
An Egyptian.
yeah. I'm gonna like as best I can. I'm gonna walk over as close as I possibly can to you guys. While I'm staying on the wall.
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I mean, I guess narratively speaking as well, it's like it's not uncommon in sort of 0G environments to be at perpendicular
Hang on.
angles to each
How
other.
high is the ceiling?
It's
Tall enough that we could stand in it,
like I don't know, 12
Standard
feet.
height?
12 feet.
which is quite a bit more than a standard height for the record.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll stay on the wall. I'll just walk.
Yeah. Cool. All right, groovy. So let's keep going. So Ellis is under the console and he's hacking away. The lights in the room change from purple to green, I believe, when some of these other systems are firing up.
Sounds
Ellis
alright.
is checking his meta tool and the status and the DOS prompty bits and the hacking things that he's doing. And when we say hacking, it's pretty rudimentary because you don't actually have computer skills. You're
it's like hardware hacking with a very dirty software interface.
Yeah, it's almost like you're trying to change the boot drive in a BIOS or something kind of thing.
Mate, the dirtier the better.
It's very, it's not even
BIOS.
BIOS. It's not even a UI. It's all like line command stuff.
Oh really? I thought it'd be at least some sort of alien ASCII.
Yeah, but maybe one command at a time, or like it scrolls like 9 options, then you have to put like 1 and then press enter to take that prompt.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So there's like a status check, and you fire up the status check and you see where that's at, and it's stopped at 80%. Most of these systems are on, and since most of the systems are on, you can't quite tell what systems aren't on. There seems to be something called the G sphere, I think, which is at 0%, and every other system is sort of on, and there's this just 20% for the G sphere that's at 0%. Okay, so you do know what's going on, and then The only other thing that's happening at this point in time is now that the power is up and it is fired up again. Make a tech astronautic roll to determine your next piece of nugget of knowledge.
Ooh.
So if the producer could roll over to the dice screen.
Already there, bruh.
Oh, Tasty, look at this nonchalance.
This fucking guy.
Intelligence on this roll?
Yeah.
Just flat, right?
Intelligence.
I mean, intelligence with, yeah.
That's my favorite guns.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's not so good. So you, you can see that the power. Okay, the little that you could determine is like this. There's this sense of the power that's now, like the systems that are using this power. From what you can tell, it would have drained your ship's power by now.
Classic. We just got it charged up.
However, it's almost like you get this sense of how can our ship have powered what all these systems appear to be. Like our ship's not designed to power. There's some subsystems here that are in that sort of status list that your ship doesn't have. It's kind of like I don't know, maybe twice to 5 times the power demand of your actual ship.
Yeah.
And so it's just curious to you that how is all of this stuff being powered if our ship can't produce that?
Yeah. So it's like just disproportionate amounts of power that would have been taken out of the ship, or like incompatibility of some sort. I mean, I don't really know, I guess, with a 5, but
yeah, don't really know with a 5. Let's leave it at that for now.
All right, cool.
So, just to meta for a second, to remind everyone why we're here in this session is to figure out the source of the energy signature, so you can get back to the colony with some actual info, and maybe access. You guys have got a hankering for some aliens and for some gear and stuff like that. But the main, keep in mind that the main focus here is on catching the source of this energy signature. So how do you guys feel like tackling it now? The systems have stopped powering up. There's no sort of activity meters firing on your hacked console.
Press on, really. I mean, some stuff has turned on. Like, does the room overall look more busy than it was before?
Yes,
alive?
A whole bunch of screens are up. There's a whole bunch of graphs and data and things. Everything's got there's no numbers or standard human languages that are presented on the screens. It's all in this sort of weird, sort of curved.
Can I understand any of it with my weird psionic alien understanding that happened last time?
Let's roll a mental save, and if you pass, then you do.
Hot damn! Better than nothing.
This guy.
Saucy. 13 on a 12.
Yeah, so you can check around the room, and by the way, just on a meta level, I'm going to try and give away as much fucking info as I can now. I was being too precious about it last time. So yeah, you look around the room, and can I trust Arik and Guy not to meta with this knowledge?
Probably.
Yeah.
Or are we going to take some headphones off for a minute?
No.
It's easier.
Yeah, go on, Guy. Take it off.
Oh my
I can't hear you.
I still hear you,
I know. That's why you put it around there. It's like, I can't hear a single word you're saying.
You're savage.
He even replied.
So
He cracked himself up, Rick.
So Ellis.
I'll mute my audio too. Go for it.
Ellis. Yeah. Okay. So
I'm leaning closer to my microphone.
yeah, I know, it's like that. Me too. So, that's funny. So you look around the room and you can see that there are a bunch of labels on some of the data and stuff like that, which looks like much more detail. It's like sensor array data.
Mm.
So the labels are things like, you know, mineral content and air content and, you know, gases and I don't know. There's just a whole bunch of. It's like you're on a scientific vessel.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But
Possibly even a vessel that was here to mine the asteroid they're on.
You can't determine what the meaning or the purpose of this vessel's like mission was, but you can see that there's just a whole bunch of things up there.
Okay.
And just as you sort of like scan the room as it all comes to life, you also notice that there are what appears to be 2 heartbeats that are really like you recognize like the heart monitor thing, but they're just so spaced out. They look like they were flatlining for a second, and just before you turn your head away, you can see a little trickle of movement.
Wow.
Okay, everybody, come back. Such enthusiasm.
He's not coming back. Get your ass back here, Guy Powers. Yes.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, you looked around and you saw some things on some screens because you have some fucking crazy mental abilities.
I probably would mention that I seem to be detecting 2 other life signals that aren't ours somewhere else in the ship.
Mate, should have just kept the headphones on.
Well, I'm not sharing everything, but that much I would mention is like it seems we're not alone. There's 2 other life signals, I think.
You think? What kind of technical guy are you?
I'm not. I don't know medical. If I knew medical, you wouldn't be so hurt right now.
Medica.
Fair point.
So, like, do we know where they are?
Could I glean their location, or was it just like a readout? Yeah.
Maybe. Can you roll for glean?
That's all I could glean, bro.
Oh man, I had my glean removed last summer.
Dude, what about my... What about my epic revolver of +1 glean?
You're not allowed to use that anymore.
Not even a glean?
No, especially not to glean.
You were terrible with it, even in your brain, let alone in real life. Like in virtual reality training, you couldn't even shoot it.
Look, you make some excellent points.
Oh gosh! All right, cool. Well, if everything looks more or less switched on, Ellis would probably want to try the back door again, the one around the walkway.
Yeah, I've heard that about him. Oh wait, right. Ow. The fan attacked me. Okay, so that's where you're headed.
Yep.
What are you other guys doing?
Have I recovered enough to be able to stand?
Yeah, but you
By
feel
now?
you're the only one without their helmet on.
Yeah,
and
so
you're
I'm feeling giddy, right?
Kind of like if you remember that first time you smoked pot. Probably too much for YouTube. All right. Oh, Ellis, I've lost.
I never have anyway.
That's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine.
Nor have I done anything so stupid.
Right. Obviously, I have not done anything as stupid as that. I've lost Ellis though. I'm gonna have to do a reconnect.
I've
Can you
got.
guys still hear me?
Yeah,
He's still there. I can't hear him though if he's talking.
I've
Hello?
rolled 20 fails.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
he's
gonna
back
reconnect.
now. For me.
I'm here, bro.
Okay.
Right.
Space Master's just coming back in a moment, everybody.
I think I've got everyone again.
Yeah.
That's exactly what was happening to me last week when I was GMing. So something bullshit's going on.
It's that GM style.
Okay, so it's you're feeling. Well, I mean, let's translate it into alcohol. You're feeling like pretty buzzed from like maybe smashing a couple of shots really quickly.
Okay.
But you're fine. You can breathe. So
That's true. It's a
breathe
good
in.
start.
Breathing
Well,
is
what do you want?
little bit drunk.
Okay, so
And you're
pretty
just in
buzzed.
pain, like,
So
you're-
not really overly affected, but it's noticeable that something's wrong.
I wouldn't say it's wrong. I just say that you're kind of
Well,
a little bit wobbly and
I use the term loosely.
yeah. You probably like your coordination's probably just a little bit hindered,
Okay.
but it's not getting worse. Like
Okay.
as
so
as you play on, it's just sort of like it's just hit that level and it's gonna stay there,
okay.
at least as far as you can tell.
Okay.
Cool. So are you guys all just wandering around to that back iris?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, Ellis would have gestured
Yes,
for
yeah.
Guy and Arik to come,
Yeah, let's
whether
do
they
it.
do or not.
and I can
So,
only
yeah,
assume that I'm in a fairly agreeable mood right now. So
So there's two guys walking down this like circular corridor and one on the wall.
yeah, that's right. I was just going to make sure that you understand that I'm still walking on the wall.
hello,
Hello.
I know you.
Would you be like tripping really hard, Arik? Just right now, confused.
Because guys on the wall.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
I'll buy it.
Very cool.
But
And
do
you
we-
guys get to the back door, and you want to try and open it? I'm assuming.
Can we jimmy it?
Noticing that the rest of the room's kind of operational again, as far as we can tell, I'm thinking maybe I don't need to hack the systems anymore. Maybe normal door.
Yeah. So the control panel that's next to the door, there's a little sort of square panel. It's got a few like lights on it, sort of flashing, and like it looks like a touch screen kind of thing.
I touch it.
You touch it. Yeah, it makes some cool beepy noises and like.
Dude, but hang on. Can I just like slip in here that with our retro 80s style of technology, wouldn't a touchscreen like blow our fucking minds?
Could do.
Dude,
It's like one
can
of
I
those.
roll for mind blow?
One of those like panels that like has the shape of someone's handprint in it that you've got to like put your hand in, and even if it's not your handprint, that's what the shape of the device is. It'll still read your hand.
It somehow
anyway.
works. Yeah.
Then that's kind of what this is, but it's more like less handprint and just more like a panel of dots. And it's like, whoa.
So yeah, I try to intuit what it wants from my hand.
Yeah.
Does the door open when I do it?
Beep, 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 beep.
Apparently it's bad.
Press it
Assume
again.
so.
Beep, 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 beep.
Don't do
This
3
door
times;
is-
it'll lock you out.
Shit.
They do it 3 times.
Now Ellis is mad now. Like this is a door that's not cooperating with him, so he's just like. And he turns
Fuck this, I'm
to
out.
Guy and Arik and says, "Well, I'm out of ideas. Normally doors and I get along, so."
Alright. Well, just a bit of background. How did I learn my computers all of a sudden after having been shot, deprived of air, and alone?
along.
Is that
I think
acceptable to say that I just knew all along and I just wasn't using it?
I guess so. Either that or like when you got shot with a laser, like it imprinted some sort of knowledge in you.
These are the kinds of details you usually just glean over, Steve.
Okay, I'm just asking.
You just play the role-playing game. Like, I've been playing Mass Effect. Like, hey, I'm level 2. Now I'm, like, way better at the pistol than I was before. And my mind powers are twice as strong. Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of like, there are other role-playing games like Call of Cthulhu where when you use a skill, if it's a particularly successful use of that skill, even if you don't have much points in it, you get a cross next to that skill, which means that it gets an automatic upgrade when you level up.
Okay.
So it's kind of like saying the things that, but at the same time, there's an argument that goes against that. Like, wouldn't you learn the things that you don't know how to do if you try them, rather than, do you know what I mean?
I
So
think
look,
so.
there's, I don't think any RPG really covers it well. The Stars Without Number book says, you got to get access to trainers and educational materials and stuff like that. But I'd probably say you knew about computers beforehand because you're a bureaucrat. Maybe
Okay.
you just kind of had a light bulb moment and got better at it.
Yeah, dog, that happens.
That works.
All the time.
I can live with that.
Yeah.
Steve, if it's
We
going to
should-
get us into this room, you do whatever you have to do to know about computers.
We should retcon our leveling system to be like the Elder Scrolls. Because then maybe I'd finally be able to shoot something.
You've tried enough times.
Yeah, right?
Probably like you got it up to level 16 by now.
Yeah, totally.
That was pretty cool, actually. That.
Okay, well, getting back to the matter at hand, I guess if Alice is out of ideas, Maybe I would have a go.
Go on, roll your computer's check.
Roll my
your
computer's check.
Your
Oh.
target is going to be a 9, though.
Ooh, that's not good. Like, too many windows.
Come on, bro.
I'm coming. Okay, computer. Oh my god, I got so many things open. Attribute.
Intelligence.
Oh crap. Modifier.
Yeah, you're not smart.
I only got a 7 intelligence.
At least that's a 0. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
0.
Anyway.
0 modifier.
Yeah, mate.
Jesus.
I guess it does make sense. I'm kind of buzzed.
Look, you could re-roll though as an expert.
Such meta.
Would I think to do? Yeah, maybe.
It is a game.
Yeah, I'll try again. Why not?
Dude, that's a crit fail. You better try again, and we're never getting in here.
Yeah, if you don't try again, you're actually going to probably lock it harder.
Even if I do try again, if I fail again, it's probably going to lock anyway.
No, but
Well,
at least it won't
not-
be a crit fail.
Yeah, not as a crit fail, bro.
Well, not if I roll a 1.
That was
Oh,
two
yeah.
ones.
Yeah, it's true. 6.
You only rolled a single one this time.
Oh my god.
Hey, at least I'm trying something.
I know, it's not you, it's just this fucking door. We've been at it for 2 episodes.
Look,
All right, so you fiddle with it, and the iris opens like maybe like 15 degrees or something like that. Like it only opens up because and then sort of jams. So you could maybe fit a pinky finger through it.
That's
through some of
enough. I have insane pinky strength.
So you can maybe see. I forgot when you rolled that up. Yeah, so you can probably see like, through some gaps like that, like this big. sort of
Yeah.
thing.
Is there an air duct above the door?
Yes.
Oh.
Well,
What?
you're not gonna let old Papa Powers here?
but you have
Fucking
0
miss on
skill.
it?
Maybe Ellis and Arik are like just working away at it like in vain, and then you just like burst through, like you push us aside. Or,
Yeah,
like,
that's what's happening.
And
No,
at
it's not
least
even
attempt.
that. Like, you guys might be like deliberating or even arguing about like what to do next, and I just like stumble up. And just to confirm, so it's like it's got like touchscreen buttons, or what is it, like a more like a hand scan type of look?
Yeah, it's more like the touchscreen buttons thing.
Okay, so look, I'm spitballing here, but guy just goes up and just
Roll a
presses all
luck.
the buttons.
Roll a luck save, bro.
yeah, baby. Now we're talking.
Success is the door opens.
Now we're fucking talking.
Oh, he's done it.
Oh my god.
Damn, son.
Boom.
Boys are lucky you got me with you.
That's funny. You're funny.
In noticing this, Arik just stops mid-sentence with Alice in their discussion and goes, "Hello."
No, I'm imagining Ellis like with his legs like hanging out from the air vent that he was gonna give up on the door, and just he's like, and then he hears the door open and drops back through. He
Alright, so-
re-engages his grav boots.
As the door opens, who wants to be on map duty here? There is a.
If someone can move this bloke out of the way, I can draw a fresh map.
No, I'm gonna have him, buddy.
All right, yep.
What? No, don't draw a fresh map. Control Z that shit.
I can't. It's gone forever.
No, it's not,
I can't control Z. There's no control Z.
dude.
You said you wanted a fresh map.
All right.
It's
In
gone.
the future, just draw the map next to the map that exists, because I'm pretty sure it's like an infinite scratch board. But anyway,
Look, okay. I'll just draw this room.
I don't like
Go.
this dude.
oh, I was drawing Mustachio.
He's very determined. All right, so look. Here is the previous door. So we've come in from here. We've come in this way. Like that's the door. We're gonna come down.
Where are you now? Oh, you're over there. Maybe I can help. Where's the draw polygon line? Is that the thing?
Probably, or just freehand if you want to be quick and dirty about it.
Right.
So we're coming in this way.
Draw shape freehand. Good. All right. So it was like this, right?
Oh, that was the old room, yeah. Yeah.
Something like that. Whatever
Yep.
it was.
And we came into there, yeah.
Yeah, the arrow is true. So you guys were like here. And then as you came in, there's this thing. So there's inside around the edge of this room is like this is all a footpath, like a gangplank.
Mm-hmm.
And in the middle is a large sphere. And that should mean something to Ellis.
Yes, I remember.
So in this middle bit that's not quite spherical is, I'm going to make it a different color. It's now blue. There's a huge gyroscopic sphere frame thing.
Yeah,
Right?
okay.
You know, like the ones that they, as a Pokeball, it's the one that they test crazy, G-force speed. And
Yeah, and it's just like, it almost looks suspended in the air, right? Like,
Yeah. Well, you see the frame. Suspended in the middle of the frame are two, like lycra fitted bodies. I say suspended; they're like they're like strapped in. And there's two bodies. They both look humanoid, and they're both wearing helmets that are opaque, so you can't see their heads.
mm-hmm.
There is a control panel here. Boop, boop, boop.
3 keys.
Yeah, and that's it. Oh, one thing that, as you guys walk in, you will also notice that there is from the inside you can see it. You didn't notice it before, but over here is like a window. So if you remember the last room,
That's where the console was it not?
where the console was.
Okay.
All right. So this sphere action, are we talking Event Horizon or more contact?
Good question. I need to Google them because I don't. What's the sphere in Event Horizon? I can't remember.
All right. Google.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember
I've just
contact?
seen it. I've just seen the sphere in Event Horizon. It's not like that.
What about the contact sphere?
Contact,
I'll find the image for you.
film, sphere, images, contact. Is that the one where it's underwater? No.
No.
Yeah.
It's
More
where
like-
the sphere was like a ship.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's almost like, is it Mass Effect has one of those things as well? Like one of those Mass Effect gates have one of those big spinning things in them. Maybe I'm getting that confused with a different game.
Hang on. Mass relay. Let's have a
Yeah.
look. Oh, yeah, it might at its butt.
Yeah.
Sort of like it looks like a power source sort of, yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Sort
but
of
yeah,
like a wormhole.
More like, let me
Yeah.
actually find you.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it does have it. It's a very sci-fi kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought you like it. It's good. Yeah, it's got that multiple framed parts that are like spinning. So, but
The rings.
yeah, all the rings sort of like interspinning, and there's this sort of like cool sense. But they're spinning very, very slowly, and the
Mhm.
two bodies are also like just like kind of like whatever. Just there's this crazy math pattern that there's some sort of
They're like
Center.
whatever.
they're like center of gravity. They're like orbiting around because it's basically simulating some sort of
I got you.
orbital patterns and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and they're just sort of like suspended to this frame in the middle, and yeah, boom.
Whoa.
So that's what you've just discovered. Is that cool or what?
Until we get killed by them.
But you remember what you saw in the other room,
Yes, the life signals.
and you remember how I described them.
Sort of. You described them.
Yeah, as being very weak.
Right. Okay, yeah. Well, I guess we just go in. I'll go check out that console, walking at a rather slow and deliberate pace, trying to make as little noise as my grab boots will afford me. Even though that noise probably won't wake them up anyway. Just like instinct. Yeah, and I'm probably like constantly looking at the sphere as I'm walking, and then looking where I'm going and so forth. And is this console doing anything?
It's got power to it, but it looks like it's in sleep mode. It's like dull.
Okay. I try to wake it up by maybe like moving a touchpad or pressing a couple keys. Does it seem to
As soon the fraction of a second as you touch it, it fires up, and the gyrosphere behind you starts picking up speed.
Oh shit. Can I read and interpret what this console's telling me like I could the other one?
There's no screen here.
Oh, this is just like pure like
just pure control
interface.
Yeah.
Can I read what's on the keys?
There is no keys. It's more of that same of the door touchpaddy sort of thing. It's like more like a sheet of glass that's got a whole bunch of. Now I'm gonna bring in some of that Star Trek references. Where you got that big, like piece of glass that might have a picture of a ship, and it's kind of got like lights that are dancing around it, whatever. So it's more abstract than a keyboard. It's not a screen that's presenting like readable text or anything like that. It's more, it's a picture of a sphere with a bunch of, I guess, sort of like subsystems linked off it, sort of thing.
Does it have the life signals of these beings on this monitor like it did the other one?
Not like straight up heart monitors, no.
Is it indicating like cognitive activity? Any readouts that seem to be from the two beings?
Can't we just be like, hey, whatever, brothers? Like, what else?
You could try. I mean, I'm just fiddling with the console. If you want to go try talk to him, I mean, like at the same time.
Look, guy's gonna go up there, and he's gonna stretch his hand out, not really expecting them to shake his hand, but the gesture.
Are they reachable? How big's this room?
Like, I'm not. That's my point. I'm not going to shove my hand through the rings. I'm just like the gesture. My name is Guy. We come in peace.
There's no response. So they're those little yellow square things in the middle. That's where they are.
Yep.
Yeah.
I gesture Arik over and ask him if he with his superior computer knowledge can somehow intuit what this
superior knowledge. What about
console.
his superior hello meta?
That'll wake them.
Yeah, that'll do it.
They'll get turned on by my voice.
That'll break
what's this? Intelligent life.
So yeah, Ellis is working on as soon as he gets to the console and it starts spinning up really quickly, he probably gets a little perturbed and tries to gesture Arik over to lend a hand.
Well, Arik's still kind of buzzed, so he just sort of lopes over. Yes?
Any idea how we might work this thing? I didn't even actually touch it really, and it booted itself back up. So you seem to know your way around a computer, kind of, maybe.
Computers in my own language.
It's just.
But I can try.
Pictures. This is just pictures. There's no words here. Pictures. You can do it.
Go on, give us the computer skill.
Well, I can attempt.
And in the meantime, Ellis doesn't really know what the air makeup is outside, so he just really briefly lifts his visor or something and goes to try and get an idea of what's going on with Arik.
Roll. No, actually, do you have any skills that could determine any knowledge?
No, not at all. I probably just get a little bit lightheaded for a second, like I've had a rush of a blood pressure change.
Like standing up too fast or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I go, oh, that's probably what it is, just internally.
Okay, so intelligence again.
Yeah.
Get your intuit on.
Oh, I got a 9.
Nice.
Oh. So yeah, you can see that Ellis has just effectively thumbed on the increased speed nodule.
Okay.
But you can see that there's like a, it's not a plus and a minus, but you can see that it's like a dialing it up and dialing it down sort of factor.
Yep.
So you can, basically you can do whatever you want with it. You can speed it up, you can stop it, you can slow it down.
I can do
You
whatever.
can switch it off.
Whatever I want with it, baby. So
Buy it dinner first.
all right.
Nice.
Well,
Just
am
do
I
it
able
wrong.
to? Am I able to make any sort of close-ish guess as to if I stop it, these life signs will disappear completely, or other way around? Am I able to glean that at all?
That glean. Okay, yeah, you can let's give you a reward for that roll. We'll say that if you stopped it, you can see that it doesn't seem to be directly linked to their life support or their life systems.
Okay. All right. Well, Ellis, I think I can stop it, but I don't know exactly what kind of ramifications that'll have.
Can you not tell from a 9 what it would do? Or what the machine's designed to be doing?
Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, that's hard to determine at the moment. The console is like I said, it's pretty abstract and kind of somewhat simplified. Again, the purposes of this, the tech you guys have found is still not. It's not clear. It's like you're walking around and you can tell that someone's put a lot of intelligent thought into the design and the manufacture of this stuff, but you just don't know what it's for.
Okay.
Ellis is going to roll a mental effect save.
Yeah. I knew my psychic brains would be coming to this at some stage.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Crit fail. It's
Ouch.
Okay. So, have you gone to stop it yet, Arik? I can't remember. Did you say you had?
I haven't tried yet.
Yeah.
I was asking Alice's opinion.
I guess I don't get to reply to that.
Yeah. So he drops to the floor, like clutching his head.
As we all have done.
What am I experiencing? Is it just pain or is it more visions?
It's more visions and it's more sped up. It's like now it's manic.
Great. Psychotic episode, guys. I'll be here when you finish this scene.
Somewhat, yeah. There's a somewhat psychotic episode happening, and okay. So, all right, you can leave your headphones on because we may as well.
I can't do anything anyway.
But the visions. No, I'm going to tell you what the visions
these
are.
guys, right? Yeah.
So you're seeing like the spheres again. You're hearing this female voice again. You're also like traveling through space really fast. You're it's like you're almost everywhere in the ether system at once, but you're not. You're just like moving around from so many different vantage points. You're seeing all the different planets. You're seeing all the different moons. There's like an omnipotence to the experience. You sort of like as you're approaching the inner core of the system, you go past Ether Prime, and you're everywhere on the planet at once. For a brief second, you're seeing all of these different people. It's just like information overload, and then you heading again closer towards Ether, the star of the system, and then like it's really traumatic. Like visually, you're heading into the core of this star from every angle. So your perception is like you're in every possible position going into the star, and you're like, there's this sense of it's just mind blown, sort of entering the core of a star and seeing all of these chemical reactions happening.
I'm
and
fucked.
Then once you get to the middle of the star, you sort of just black out.
So I'm actually like incapacitated for a little while.
Yeah.
Cool. Whoa.
Alright. Has Guy noticed this?
Well, I probably like fall to the floor, scream a few times, and then pass out.
Okay. It's hard not to notice that.
Just like in a heap, like, just a tangled mess on the floor.
Meanwhile, the gyrosphere thing is like speeding up, and there's like this incessant whining noise that's getting like.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Guy, I think I'm going to stop it. I don't like the sound of that sound.
It's a good sentence.
You're playing this drunk matter really well.
Guy, you have 5 seconds to respond.
No, come on, give Rick a second. Shit. Oh, I know what God.
Talk us
All right, let me
through
talk you through it. Look, as a player, I want to say, keep it going, and I'm gonna help Ellis, right? But considering that Guy and Ellis go way back, I'm probably not gonna be that callous. So
I feel you, bro.
Okay,
That's nice. That's nice.
it's all right. You can stop it.
Okay. Well,
Well, you
Bonnie-
could tell him not to stop it and help me at the same time. If
That's
you really
true.
wanted to, right?
Just tell you to stop it, and I'm gonna help you.
He's still standing on a wall, as far as I remember.
Yeah, but
Could he have gone through the door?
That's a
that
fair
way?
effort to walk through the door and stick on the wall.
dude, it's the power of Guy Powers.
Those grav boots. Okay, I'm stopping it. For the record, Guy, I'm stopping it now.
Yeah, do what you need to do.
You press the, you wind it down. And the thing takes it like about a minute to fully sort of come to rest.
Yep.
By the time it comes to rest, Ellis is like coming to, but you don't really know where you are. You've got pretty intense
who's
headache all of a
drunk?
sudden.
I'm probably going like super introverted. That's almost like a psyche changing vision. Like
Yeah.
it's messed him up for a little while.
You've just gone double Tom Waits.
Yeah.
No one comes back from that.
I talk in such a low pitch, you can't even.
Can't even
We just
perceive.
feel it.
Can't even
We don't
perceive
hear it. We
what
can
I'm
just
saying,
feel it. Just this rumbling.
Yeah.
So yeah, I probably stumble up and I'm like leaning on a rail or something like that because I can't really support my own weight.
Hot.
And just looking down, sort of clutching my head. And I'm not really doing anything else. I'm still probably out for all intents and purposes.
Cool. So with the gyrosphere stopped, you can see that there's like if you go back to the map.
Mm-hmm. Already there. I haven't checked off it yet.
Okay. So
He's
you
good.
can see that over here is like a little, like in the railing that goes around the gyrosphere, there's like a little latch and stuff like that. So
Okay.
and as it comes to rest, there's like this small platform that juts out from the side of the gangplanky thing, and basically takes you. So you guys are over here. Ellis is stacked at here. Guys on the wall here somewhere, and Arik is over here by the control panel as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, opposite side thing juts out like to sort of, it's where you would enter and exit the vehicle.
Okay.
Hot damn.
Hot.
You guys are taking
Yeah.
the lead here. Ellis can't do nothing.
Is there a wall for me to walk on?
Yeah, go on.
It's gonna be like first contact with an alien race, and it's friggin' Guy Powers walking at 90 degrees.
Look, let me just hit you with this. It's gonna be like the camera panning up, when we're seeing the aliens and all the machinery and shit, and then just out of the where you least expect it, out of the side of the frame, pops a head, and then an arm stretching out,
Is it like
Awesome.
that painting in the roof of the Sistine Chapel, the God to Adam?
Yes. But I am both God and Adam. I mean Adam.
Up and at them.
Up and at them. Yes. Okay.
All right, so you've gone over.
Have you actually gone over there then, Guy?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm doing that.
I would probably hang around with Alice a little bit longer to make sure he's not going to die on us.
Yeah,
Can
I got too excited
Can I
by the
start
end.
walking yet? Can I kind of?
No, you need a minute.
How about
But
an
you guys
assistant?
can definitely see like through the frame of this rig and across to see where Guy's. Yeah, it's kind of like somewhat obscured. You've got some of the parts of the frame, but you can see through.
Yeah.
Guy makes his way around and he's standing. You're gonna have to come off the wall so you can
All right, fair enough.
walk on the
plank.
along the sort of the plank that came out. So, say hello to Fluoro Pink Guy Powers here, standing in front of the two strapped-in bodies who look limp. What's Guy gonna do?
Is there any way for me to tell if they're alive? If they're limp?
They're limp, but you can't
Kick
tell
'em.
if they're alive. Yeah. Kick 'em. But yeah, like they're wearing like these like tight lycra bodysuit kind of things.
That's
Yeah, 3 up. That have got some sort of like very low emitting sort of like striped, like Tron suit kind of thing, but just like
Oh,
turn
yes.
it down really low.
Stupid
Oh,
sexy
yeah.
alien forms.
Neon, bro.
That's
Sexy
what I'm
alien.
talking about. Fucking neon everywhere. All right.
Yeah, there's a bit of that going on, and then they've got these sort of like Daft Punk style helmets,
Yes,
which
they
have
do.
got a few like little blippy lights around the neck. Like there's like a little spot here, and then they've got like that one that's like heaps steep and then kind of curvy at the top.
Look, mate, my alley. You are up it right now. All right.
Yeah, so that's what they're wearing. It's if you look at this picture that I'm about to link to,
Mm-hmm.
it's the gold one. Hang on, here comes the link. Here comes the link.
Let's do this.
Sick.
Yes, that's what I want.
Ah, yeah.
Okay, so
So they're both wearing like one of these gold
Mhm.
helmets.
okay, Guy is going to very cautiously poke one of their legs.
There's like no immediate reaction. But like, let's say you poked them in a part of the leg, like right above the knee, where you'd expect some sort of kind of jolt reaction thing.
Yeah.
And so you see that there's some sort of like a very minor, like,
Okay.
Like,
Look involuntary though. Look like a reflex.
could have been, could have been.
Okay. All right. Can we get? Because I'm not sure if you described this. You said they're humanoid.
So they've got arms and legs,
Yeah.
which
Are they
look like
clearly alien though? Like, is the form not human, or to look at them, would Guy think, oh, it's just a couple of humans?
yes, you would.
Okay, it's just a couple of humans. So the face is probably fucked up. And then hence the helmet. I gotcha.
I just like Daft Punk helmets, bro.
Dude, they're really cool. So, I don't even know, man.
So
Like,
I mean,
I wanted to try and peek inside the helmet.
you can't see shit. So I like
Can I,
that
like,
you've
rub
got,
it a
you've
little
got
bit?
you've gotten right up into it and no, you can't see shit. That's cool though. But you have. Let me just check your skills. You have exosuit.
Mate, I got skills. Yeah?
So if you roll an exosuit check
Mm-hmm.
and you get a 6 or above, you
Mhm.
can take off a helmet.
Excellent. Let's do that. Now I just gotta find exosuit. Goddamn.
Should be down the left-hand
The
side.
reason why it's 6 or above is because these are really straightforward. Like it should be
Yeah.
pretty easy.
Exosuit. Is it intelligence?
Well, what have you got? Dex?
No.
But it's in anything. Intelligence. Go on. Intelligence. Set it up.
All right.
Go on.
Unassisted, I assume.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
-1. But yeah.
Man.
Oh, blitz it. So you
I'm like the hero today.
you reach in and like you know, kind of like feeling under the edge of the helmet and stuff like
I'm
that. And
feeling all right.
you know how like when you go to open a car and you got to like feel for the like little click thing on the front of the bonnet, you got to like press the
Yeah.
click thing and then
You gotta feel for it, baby.
yeah.
Mhm.
So you're kind of
That's what
doing
we're
that. You find that little, you know, you're still wearing your exosuit, so you're not as finessey as like fingers, but you can feel like there's a little thing that feels like a little toggle switch. And you give that a little press and you hold it in, and on your left hand, and your right hand finds another one on the other side, and you press the little toggle switch in, and it goes.
Wow. Yeah. I hope the helmet caught it.
Oh my god.
That's the funniest thing is that's close to the sound that it makes. It's like I was about to go.
I'm gonna have to clip that for Twitter later.
So there's like a release of air pressure sort of thing, like, you know, there's a as you lift off the helmet. You start to peel it, sort of like lift it up, peel it up a bit. You're gonna like try and remove it completely.
That's what we're doing here.
Okay, quickly or slowly?
Slowly.
To start.
You lift it up. you lift it up, and so let's do this on the screen, right? So you're lifting. I think you're lifting it up, and as you get to the bottom, you know, of this person's chin and stuff like that. It's not hairy, but it's a skin chin. The skin color is like an orange. No, not an orange. Like a tan.
Oh,
Kind of
okay.
like a tan, but not like a Trump tan. But like
Is that orange?
yeah, that is orange. Yeah, kind of like just a very rich.
Hang on. The
exotic
color
tan.
tan, or it is a tanned? It's tan
No.
skin.
It's like the color tan. It's not tanned skin. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
It's not like beautiful sun-kissed skin.
Yeah, I gotcha. It's like
leathery. It's like
desert camouflage.
I'm thinking like the color
Thomas.
around
Thomas.
the exosuit skill check, that sort of beigey, orangey color
They're hummus aliens.
in the chat.
So you keep lifting the helmet up, and there's a head, there's a chin, there's a mouth which looks very human, and then there's a nose which looks very human, and then you see this face and these eyes and this forehead and this hair, and it's a human.
Okay.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, hang on. I think I know. I think I'm caught on to what's going on here.
Have
Right.
you?
Yeah,
Interesting.
I think I know what's going on. Okay.
Out of interest, which one of the two did you start with?
It's a trap.
The one that's closest.
Is it this one here with all the dots on it?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the red one with a yellow dot in the middle of it. That's the one you've lifted.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Yeah.
So you see this this female human, and she's got
Teaching alien women to love. That's what I'm talking about.
she's got like, you know, some cool sort of Brunswick sci-fi shaved head side of thing going on, and there'll be like a trim of neon, like, you know, like almost like a cable and stuff like that. As you lift off the helmet, you can't like take it all the way off and like put it down, because there's like a whole bunch of cables that are attached in the back of what appears to be the back of the suit, in the back of the helmet. So obviously something going on there, and and you can, and she's got her eyes closed. She's somewhat attractive, but
The best kind.
All women from the future are.
yeah, that's right. Somewhat attractive. She's it's just, it's like, what?
Okay. Yeah, certainly mind equals blown vis-a-vis humans.
So I
Hola.
guess let me give you some options. You can check if she's alive. You can put your finger on her neck. You can slap her on the
Yeah.
face. You can do all of these sorts of things. You could
Look, yeah, I'll cautiously check for a pulse, because I am aware what typically happens when you go touching strange women without their consent. So I'm very cautiously checking for a
Are
pulse.
you speaking as Guy or Rick?
Yes,
So as you reach in, you can, like her head's slumped a little bit, so her side of her neck is, accessible. You can feel there's like a very weak pulse.
Okay.
Her skin is slightly warm, but it's on the cooler side.
Yeah, it is.
So there's one other, helmeted body. There's this person who looks like she needs some help. I mean, you get a sense like
Wow.
she's not well. You get a sense that she's not well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm just gonna turn to the other guys and be like, so the aliens are human?
That makes
Well,
sense.
isn't
Thought you might
Arik
like to
there
know.
witnessing it? No, Arik's
No,
there
I'm
with
still
me.
with Alice because I wanted to make sure you didn't die and stuff.
All right, but by now Ellis can walk slowly and stuff.
Yeah. Well, whenever I felt able enough, I started walking over to the gangplank as well. I don't know at which point I arrived during this whole.
After
Thing.
he's checked the pulse.
Okay. That looks distinctly human, Guy.
Yeah. And
Should we check?
not too bad on the eyes either. Can I roll for perception to maybe glean, or should I roll glean to see if the other helmeted figure is female?
You'd just be able to tell straight away that the other body is female as well.
2 females. All right, then Guy is absolutely going to be at the forefront of unhelmeting the other one as well, because there's one thing better than, in Guy's mind at least, than Alien Babe. It's 2 alien babes with this helmet off.
All right.
Why do I feel like... Sorry, go
slowly
on.
or fastly or
No, we're getting a little bit impetuous now. That helmet is coming off.
as you pull this helmet off, 2 handfuls of tentacles come flopping out, and some sort of like, I don't want to say saliva, but it's probably more sticky.
Hold on,
And-
there's an image. You keep talking. I'm gonna look for an image of what Guy looks like right now.
And you rip off the helmet fairly quickly, and there's these sort of these dark green, almost like seaweed kind of textured tentacles sort of fall out of the helmet. And as you take off take it off, and sort of like as you take off the helmet, you kind of like it hangs by the cables, like by their back sort of thing. Let's see what Guy's reaction is. Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
And with that, I actually need to change my
Actually.
my bio here. No, don't do
Just
that.
so everyone in the stream can see Guy's face at the moment.
Oh Christ, no! Why is this happening? No, please go away. That's not what I.
Riker.
No, it just came out of nowhere. I didn't mean to do this to you.
Oh no shit, that cricket is back.
Listen,
You
mate.
fuck up. How did he get back in? Why does he want in?
Hold on. How do we change our?
I gotta go kill him.
Hang on,
Sorry
hang
if
There we go.
this gets noisy. I should mute my mic. This is gonna be pretty funny. Fucking cricket, he's massive.
Holy shit!
So just on a side note, I actually managed to mute my mic in time when I sneezed before.
Ah, did you really?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Dude.
I figured it was going to be really quite bad, so I thought it would be ideal if I did that.
Do you reckon it's gonna ruin everything?
Did
I
you
was
mute
gonna-
the stream?
Yeah, I
muted it when
muted
he
my mic.
sneezed. No. On OBS or in
OBS.
Fuck. That was such gold.
I want you guys to stay poised because I have a new,
We'll play on.
new image for what Guy looks like. I'm no longer Riker. And I cannot believe that this did not tweak for me at the beginning. This is perfect.
We're waiting, bro.
Just wait for it. Dude, I'm connected to 3 other HD images here. Yeah, it's going to take a while to upload. Here we go.
By the way, we're coming into the last half an hour of the session.
I know.
Yes.
So
Interestingly
stumped.
enough, if anyone remembers this character from Galaxy
Galaxy
Quest,
Quest.
character's name is actually Guy. It's fucking perfect.
No.
Yeah.
That is so like
Yeah.
subconscious.
Right?
Awesome.
Oh.
That's it.
Was he your
That's done.
inspiration?
Next. I'm
That's-
Sam Rockwell right now. It's beautiful.
That's beautiful. That Mo.
So good.
So,
Alright.
tentacles
So-
pouring out of helmet.
You pull, yeah. So tentacles pour out of helmet number 2. It is attached to a female human body per se. So this head is just not human, and the top of the head is. Let's go down the Zoidberg path.
Oh,
It's like
yes.
but a bit more Davy Jones.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Pirates of the Caribbean sort of grit and grime and filth, like Zoidberg realistic with
Mm-hmm.
this anyway.
It's Davy June or Davy Jeanette.
Yes, or it's Okay, so that's meet your alien. There's your alien.
And they're both still unconscious?
Yeah.
I turn to. Hang on. Which between Alice and Arik, which one is more able-bodied at the moment?
They're both.
Definitely are.
They're both about as shitty as each other.
I guess.
Alright,
Well, I
look,
guess Arik's a bit high, so.
Look,
Yeah.
alright, I'll turn to Alice because here's my bud. I'll be like, all right, you got tentacle face. I'm taking the hot one.
And then I looked down at the new photo you posted after you said that, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Oh no. What do you even do with this?
All right.
Run
so,
away?
So do you guys want to like detach them and put them on the plank or anything?
I don't know if I
Kinda
mean,
feel
unless
like
one of these two
we always-
turkeys knows how to disconnect them safely.
It looks like some basic sort of seatbelt straps, and there's like an old like printer cable that sort of connects the back of their suits to
Nice.
like to the frame somewhere, which would
But,
just
but there's nothing like Matrix style.
no, there's nothing like in the back of their heads or anything
Okay.
like that.
Fine, yeah.
There's no internal connections per se.
Yeah, I suppose I don't know. Ellis probably can't. We don't really have the knowledge to know, like, if we're like pulling them out of biostasis or something that's keeping them alive, or.
Yeah, and that's what I was sort of trying to garner before, but it would appear that I was
Hang on.
unsuccessful.
Can we check the computers again? Considering that we've removed their helmets,
Mm.
Yeah, that's fair.
maybe there's something else. I don't know. But there's no display in this. Hang on, is there? Is there
But
a
maybe
display at all in
something's
this
changed
room?
since we've turned it off and what have you. Maybe it has changed.
What has changed
The display on the computer.
on the control surface that is in this room?
Yeah.
No, that you stopped it. No, it didn't change.
Hang on.
But you're right.
what's-
There is a room full of monitors and shit that is on the other side of that window.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. What's through the window? Can we see?
Good question.
I was about to say that because
Yeah.
I can go back.
You
Or can we
can't
see-
you can't see from where you guys are all standing on the on the edge of that plank, but I guess if
if we go
someone
to
walked
this-
around to the window, you could probably like try and peer in and try and see if Ellis would be the only one who knows where those
Yeah.
heartbeats were.
No, we had the thoughts at the exact same moment. So, yeah, I'll head over to this window here and see if those readouts have changed at all.
You get to the window, like you sort of like takes you a little while, and meanwhile, Guy and Arik are sort of like staring at these bodies, trying to like make sense of what's going on. Why are they in this gyrosphere? What the fuck is this device doing? What the hell
Why
is
does
even
this
happening?
one have tentacles?
Why does this one have tentacles? Etc. So, yeah, Ellis gets to the window, and next to those heartbeats on that monitor that was on, there's probably like just because apparently it's necessary for me to draw this, but there's like some monitors over here. There's some monitors over here.
Mm-hmm.
You remember this is the sort of portal that you guys came through.
Yep.
So where's the ping button?
Just go to your normal mouse and then click and hold.
Oh,
That was me. So you go to just the normal select move. Yeah, there you go.
so oh, that's cool. So here is where the heartbeat monitor thing was,
Yeah.
and now you can see that there's some fairly bold red lights flashing next to those, as in like
Like emergency lights or just like increasing heart rate lights?
no, not increasing heart rate, the other way.
Oh, they're
As it-
dropping.
Well, you can't really tell for sure, but you can see the big fucking red blinking lights. It's kind of like, usually that means not so good, but hey, these aliens could mean big flashing red blinking light means everything's groovy, baby.
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't know what tentacle lady even breathes, let alone how many hearts she has.
Yeah.
Or she has a spleen.
Well, Ellis probably his gut reaction will be to turn back, and he yells back across the way. I think we should leave them. But I
There's
don't know
also
if it's too late.
there's also a console which you
Xbox
hacked,
or PlayStation?
that you hacked before.
Yeah.
Like you could try.
I
doing
can't see
things.
that from this side.
No,
Or-
but you could try doing more things to it.
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Would I have to leave the room though? Like go back out
Yeah.
and around the other way?
Okay. Let's meta talk for a second here. You've got two bodies that are either on the brink of death or in biostasis or in a coma or something going on here, right?
Yeah.
What do you guys actually just want to do with them?
I want to talk to him.
Anyone else?
Probably be a good start. Like,
Unless we
Would
kill
wanna-
them first. If we
Oh,
can take them out safely.
Look, I want to know what tentacle lady's into.
tentacles.
Ooh, maybe not though. Maybe she's got a really poor body image. She's like, I want nothing to do with tentacles.
Look, at a meta level though, my immediate thought was these bodies are like being consumed by some sort of tentacle disease, and so taking them out of stasis could spell bad news.
That's kind of what I thought as well when you said the tentacles thing out of the helmet.
Yeah.
I didn't jump to the conclusion that one was a tentacle alien.
So perhaps we just wake the one that's not a tentacle person yet.
Are they
Basically,
hang
try
on, the
to.
cables and whatnot? Do the cables connect the two bodies at all, or is it like just out?
Yes, the two suits are connected, and the suits are individually connected to the gyrosphere.
It might not be a good idea to separate them then. I'm thinking like, what if it's, I don't know if this is where you've taken it, but what if it's like some sort of Pacific Rim neural handshake issue? Like if we remove one, the other one's going to have a brain aneurysm.
And yorism.
Look. Why you going to take it then, bro?
You gotta take this photo away from this guy.
It can't happen.
Oh, it's just doing my head in every time you talk.
Alright, so maybe if you guys afford Ellis the chance just to run out real quick, check the monitor one more time. If I get nothing from there, we'll just wake him up and.
How are you going to wake him up? This isn't something that I understand. I don't know how you're going to do that. That's the one thing I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Can Arik go back to the original console? Is there anything there that indicated some sort of wake up procedure, or was it purely the gyro?
The console.
I got to scurry for just a minute.
Yeah. The console that's in this room is just the control surface for the gyro.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go back out.
I guess the other thing is when you guys powered up everything and went round to the door to open the door, then at that point the main console would have been operational, but no one's since Ellis hacked via the conduits underneath the main console, and it got to that 80% powered up state, then that main console would have lit up and so it's now sort of functional and operational.
Yeah, that's where I was going to head back to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's keep playing through. So, Arik, are you going to stay on the plank?
Yeah, I'd probably stay where I was so I could relay what's happening to Alice.
So,
we probably have like in-suit comms.
Yeah, we do,
like,
because we were using it before.
Yeah, Arik's not wearing a suit anymore.
Right.
Well,
I guess so.
Put it on to communicate.
Just hear the earpiece from inside the helmet, maybe.
Yeah, something along those lines.
Look, I mean, the fuck? Why is someone calling me? Oh, it's Optus. Why are you calling me at 10:46, Optus? You drunk. So, no. Pardon me. Sorry, guys. I gotta hit pause for a second. I'll be BRB.
Okay.
Wasn't up. Yeah.
Now what? Maybe you just put the stream on pause.
Yeah, I suppose. Your
We'll be back
images-
in a second, everyone.
Yeah,
Just put
indeed.
an overlay in. Yeah.
Cool. Stream's back.
Wow.
So with 10 minutes to go, we haven't gotten through as much. We started late tonight, so I'm going to skim through a lot of this stuff. No more rolls required. We're going to go into a blitz zone. If you can think of it, it's probably going to happen. So Ellis has run back outside.
And I win the game.
Staggering kindly because he's still a bit woozy in his headspace. Gets back to the primary console, can see through the window into the room where the gyrosphere is, through the frame. Guy and Arik are standing on the plank in front of the two suspended bodies. One is what looks like a human. However, I guess the racial features don't correlate with any known racial features of Nova Terra.
No, that's racist.
That was so not racist. But I wanted to make that point clear because I realized when I was just outside of the room for a second that I didn't make that point clear. This human looks like, again, some racial features that don't, aren't part of the common races of Nova Terra.
Yeah.
So, curious. And there's the alien body who's got the human body, humanoid body with the face of the Zoidberg, but it's more like a Davy Jones Cthulhu Zoidberg. Because I'm Ash and that's the way I do shit.
All the tentacles.
All the tentacles. So Ellis has come back to the control panel to wake them up. It takes a few minutes, but you end up finding the subroutine to be able to do that.
Yes.
Okay.
That's all I was trying to do, really. See if the life signs were changing and if I could tell if they were dying. So if I can get them out without killing them, then...
Yeah. So you can't
nice.
get them out per se, but what you do is you're able to fire some, the suits have got sort of a heart starter jolty pack thing, and you can, it's like, it says wake from deep sleep or something. There's the sort of the rough translation that you get. By the way, your translation skills are fading.
Oh no!
Sharply. So as you're looking at the control surface, even in the 5 minutes that you were there, what was clear to you when you first? It's like when you're in a dream and you try and like you look at a clock and then you turn around and you come back at the clock and it's not the same clock anymore. So you're starting to get like that sense. And you're like, shit. I thought
Do I
knew
get the sense why?
No,
Or it seems okay. Cool. That's fine.
just that minor talent you had is starting to fade, and probably something to do with that crit fail. And
Damn you.
Yeah, consequences. And so, right. So like you guys on the plank see these bodies like jolt with electricity sort of thing. Heart rates pick back up slightly, but nothing like normal heart rates. The alien, they both start to sort of like breathe more regularly, and but very shallow and very strained, and they're struggling. They both sort of blink their eyes a little bit, and like their arms and legs aren't moving so much, just a little bit, like just not doing anything. It's just like almost as if they're waking up, which they are.
Makes sense.
And
Yeah.
do their readouts continue on the screen as they wake up, or do they seem to have been connected via the gyrosphere? Does that make sense?
Nope.
So are their life signals like disappearing off the monitor now that they're awake, or do I still have a read on?
No, you still have a read on.
Okay, cool. Yep, I'll stay at the monitors then, and just watch through the window.
Yeah, that's so you.
Well, I go over to the non-tentacled one
Of course.
and just like,
Poke your eyes in her.
hello?
And she's like hanging kind of thing, and she's like, and she starts like muttering in some foreign tongue,
Mate,
like
foreign tongue is what Guy's all about, let me tell you.
I'm feeling, man, how many windows can you get out of this? But I'm
Did I
feeling like,
remind you?
yeah, you go and remind us all. Such cheese. So the she starts muttering like under her breath what sounds like Dothraki if you watch
Okay,
Game of
gotcha.
Thrones.
Can I hear it from my side?
Yeah, you've got speakers on your side and you can hear everything.
Can I understand it with my fading powers?
No.
I'm
But
out.
not even a little bit though.
Right.
Alright, Guy puts his hands up, non-threateningly. Shh, it's okay, Guy's here. Shh.
And she just looks more and more confused and like,
Yeah.
looks
Yeah, she
over
would
at
be.
she would be looks over at I guess her counterpart and starts like calling out like her she's worried, she's freaked out, she's starting to get a little feisty.
Okay.
I'm gonna let that one go.
The alien creature isn't waking up as fast as the human creature, and however there is some eyes opening and stuff like that, and you see their eyes have as they sort of like move their head around and their tentacles sort of like floppy, like limp, sort of flopping around, and as this alien opens its eyes, you can see that they've got dual pupils,
Oh, mate.
which is pretty cool.
Not so human.
Mm-hmm.
And the alien sort of looks around the room, looks at the human woman, the counterpart, and then looks at Guy and looks at Arik, and then turns and looks straight at Ellis through the window. one of her tentacles.
Does she wave back?
I'm kind of like just stun mullet a little bit. Just is it like a fixed gaze or is it just like a passing glance?
It's like a help me glance.
Oh shit.
So
she knows he's there somehow.
well, she knows that usually someone's there.
I'm probably at like the medic's station or something like that.
So like help her, like save her from Guy.
Perhaps.
That is such a thing that Guy would think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are their heart rates fading now or anything like that?
They're stable at the moment, but still very weak. Like they're not regaining what you would imagine would be normal
Okay.
strength.
Do I? And I still have my hacks maintained from earlier. My like.
Yep.
Okay.
Meta-tool hacks.
Yeah. So was I able to find any like medical subroutine, like some sort of like auto doc kind of thing that might stabilize them and keep them alive and healthy in a non-stasis?
Sure. You find like
state.
you quickly crack out your meta tool and you have a look, and
Because I'm not a medic, but maybe there's something on the
you find like a folder of subroutines kind of thing, but you can't with your skills with your like translation fading, you can't tell of the 35 subroutines like which one you should choose.
1 in 35 is too much of a gamble.
If you roll a 35, I'll let you wake them up.
I may as well try. The odds of this, holy shit. 16.
1 in 35, you might say.
Yeah, but like percentage wise. Anyway,
So do you punch a few? Do you try and run a few subroutines? Then is that what you're saying?
if I can't understand it at all, I probably wouldn't want to because I'm as likely to like kill them or put them like into another unconscious state as save them. So
Sure.
So now I kind of just look helplessly like, and I try to gesture with no, linguistic method available. I'm kind of like, I'm sorry, I don't understand.
And you shrug at her, and you hear in your mind, I want Guy and Arik to take off their headsets. No, go on. You guys, no. You guys,
They've both done it already.
all right, it's all right. All right, come back. Just kidding. Come on. I'll say it just so Ellis doesn't have to repeat it. But she says, like you hear a voice in your mind, and you're realizing that it's this tentacle face.
Yeah.
And she says, "We're not going to make it."
And Ellis's eyes I don't know if you can see it through the helmet, but they're like just saucer wide, like whoa, because this has never happened to him before. Like this is someone who gets his psychicness.
She says, "We're not going to make it. You need to finish what we started."
And I project back. Start what? What did we start?
And she says, "It'll all make sense."
What do you want me to do? There are 35 subroutines. I don't know which one will help you.
And you like looking at her saucer wide, saying this stuff, and she just shakes her head. And she goes, "It'll all make sense. This is yours now."
Oh shit! And I just project back. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. She flatlines.
No.
And as she flatlines and her head falls super limp, and like Guy and Arik can hear like the last breath sort of escaping.
That death rattle.
Yeah, kind of the thing. And it's all like a slurpy sort of, like when you get to the bottom of a, milkshake with a straw sort of thing.
Oh shit! Hang on, it's just tentacles that's doing this.
Oh, it's like emanating from what you would think would be the mouth area.
Sorry,
But
no,
yeah.
I mean tentacles as in the alien. The human
Yes.
is.
The human is getting more and more concerned. in a very weak state, like still like half asleep.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like still like I've just woke up from a fucking very shit experience, and seeing the tentacle creature
Mm-hmm.
die. Basically, she starts to like
Okay.
cry.
Look,
She starts to sob and cry.
as the flat, if we can just back up like 30 seconds. As the flatlining occurs, I'm going to invoke guys in it for the glory aspect and just basically go into cheesy hospital drama mode. And I'm going to try very awkwardly to like do chest compressions to bring back tentacles. Fully aware that I have no idea what I'm doing, but I just feel like I need to do something. You know?
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. There's neither a negative or a positive sort of outcome for that, but that's
Well, at least it didn't make it worse.
yeah. That's well role played though. It's like
Come on, don't die on me!
Is there a
Yeah.
is there a loudspeaker through the room that I can talk into as well, or
Just use your helmet comms.
I guess?
Arik doesn't have. You don't have a helmet on though, because your helmet you took off in.
Yeah, I know, but he can at least talk to
Control.
Guy, and Guy's
Yeah,
the one
you
doing stuff at the moment.
Yeah. So Ellis would just say something to the effect of, "It's no use, Guy. It's gone." And you can always hear like choking up. You know, Ellis can't really
Deal with
speak
that.
too well right now. Yeah.
Yeah, just to complete the bad hospital drama. You know that. Couldn't save her.
Awesome.
Do I sense a psychic link with the other one, or was it just with the tentacled one?
It was with
She's got the
tentacles.
link with me, baby. You get your mind off.
Ellis looks down at the control surface, and there's none of it makes any sense anymore. Yeah, so that's kind of severed. And then what? Remember what she said? She said,
It'll all make sense. It's ours now. Well, it's ours now.
Hang on, Al's or Ellis's?
Well, yours. She said it's yours now to me.
Yeah, cool. And so after all that's all sort of happened, you sort of look down and the console is back to unreadable.
Mhm.
And you glance at your at the meta tool on your arm,
Mhm.
and you can see that there is like a request for a data packet transfer sort of thing
Okay, like to me, or
to the vigilante.
okay. And I can't tell what it is.
No.
Screw it. I accept.
I feel like
And
in
so-
your current emotional state, you would accept.
Yeah, but also because I want to role play it and see what happens as a player. Yeah.
So it initiates transfer, and it's probably gonna like the rate of transfer is probably like ETA, sort of like 15 minutes.
Cool. Okay. I'll mention it later. I probably start heading back into the room. Like once the transfer started, I'll walk my way back around, and I'll be back inside in another couple minutes with these guys.
Yep.
Mhm.
And so the human female is now crying and sobbing and talking in a strange language, but she seems to be sort of stabilizing.
Is
Okay.
she loose? Like, is she able to stand now?
Whoa,
Hey now,
dude.
look, that's,
No.
It's not the sort of question you come out and ask a stranger.
She's still strapped into the suit and into the gyrosphere.
Okay.
Like she's like strapped in. She's not going to be able to get herself out of that
Well,
situation.
Well, if she can't get herself out, at this point, seeing she's so emotionally distraught, Arik, even in his buzzed state, would try to sort of gesture. Obviously, he can't communicate properly, but he would gesture to say, "Do you want me to try to get you out, or do you want me?" You know, like I'm on camera, like unbuckle sort of thing.
Yeah,
and
yeah, exactly.
gesturing at the straps and whatever's holding her in.
She nods
Okay, so
through the tears.
Okay, so I attempt that. I assume nothing
Yep.
goes wrong.
So, good assumption.
Roll
You
for
don't know.
start approval.
Yeah, you don't know me very well.
There was a question in there.
You unbuckle a few things, and she sort of like falls a little bit. You kind of like catch her, under one arm, sort of thing.
Arms.
Yeah.
Into Guy's arms. And she falls out of the thing, and you sort of like scoop her up a little bit. She lands on her knees, and is like, "Don't go there." And
I didn't go anywhere, bud.
and she's like just breathing freer, I guess. So her suit
Okay.
still has the helmet sort of like resting on her back now. There are still cables that are still connected to everything. She's just no longer strapped into the gyrosphere.
Okay.
She's for a few seconds, not for long. She's like just like collecting herself, and then she stands up, and she's about 6'3".
Wow.
About my height.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Look, this guy bragging about his height. It's all day long.
Aric's height.
No, Aric's height. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm slightly
And-
shorter.
Oh, okay.
And she's about 6'3", and she's got this sort of punk Brunswick sort of hair thing going on, which is cool. And she's like, when she stands up and she sort of looks at the three of you, she sort of like starts sort of like holding onto the gyrosphere, like kind of backing up a little bit, and like Mila Jovovich sort of freaking out sort of moment kind of thing.
Do I have a white flag on me?
No,
Just.
I don't think so.
Okay. How about just a?
Ellis actually takes his helmet off at this point to like look
Human.
less mysterious. Yeah, I put it down, and like if I slowly like just reach a hand out, and like Ellis looks really emotional. Like you can see like there's a couple tears that have like dried tears on his cheek, and like he's pretty messed up by this whole thing right now, and he's just like looking really like he just wants to console whoever this is, and reaches out a hand to like offer her to step away from the gangplank.
Yeah, she just sort of looks at the hand a little bit, and
It's shaking a little bit.
yeah, and she does. She sort of like her demeanor shifts a little bit, less from sort of direct fear of who are you, what's going on, more of why are you offering me help, kind of demeanor. At which point, the structure that you're in shakes like a mini earthquake, and the sounds of explosions can be heard through the rock.
No, but this is my ship now.
Wait, it's a ship? I thought it was a station.
Whatever it is.
And that is where we're going to hang it for the
Ugh.
Dude, I want a new ship. The vigilante is a piece of shit.
Oh, and there's the Garter as well. Oh god,
Yeah.
there's so many things.
Yay! Got through a session. And there's a cliffhanger.
Data transfer from space station thing, squid face
Dead.
partner thing dead. Being nice to not squid face. Ellis is sad. Okay, man, there's a lot of things.
Cool. So let me just dish out some XP tonight, straight away, because that's awesome. I think everyone here is going to get. We'll go 250 each for tonight.
Oh snap!
Cool. 1900.
2350.
Man, I've already almost caught you.
Dude, whatever.
I don't think there was any like standout achievement moments.
No, not really.
Emotional role playing from Ellis.
Everyone had good moments,
Yes.
so there was no like, you deserve 50 more for something, or
Yeah.
it's
Well,
pretty
I
balanced.
may not
play
deserve
tonight.
it, but I'll take 50 more.
Cool. Yeah, so that was fun. So I think we kind of got to tick a few of those boxes that you guys have been talking about in the prep stuff, which I
Mhm.
hope that's really what I wanted to get to. So sorry it took a little while to get
That's
there.
okay.
Obviously, I'm not going to give you everything on a platter straight away and that's it,
Yeah.
simple, let's move to the next thing. I want to complicate things. I want things to be interesting. So
That's not at all. That makes total sense.
yeah, I don't have much else to say about the session tonight. It was kind of like really running on instinct for me. I liked the bit where I said, no more rolls, let's just go for it.
Yes.
And I think taking that approach, not so much the no more rolls approach, but let's just go for it. Like, let's just try and again, just go with the flow a bit more often. I think it was good. But yeah, anyway, groovy. I dug it. Any other feedback from you guys before we move to close the stream?
No, it's just classic timing where we're getting into it and then we have to stop again. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
None from me. So
we'll just have to wait till next time.
until next time, everybody.
Yeah, it was only a short session tonight, right? Like, we only started about 9, so
Yeah,
2.25 hours. Not that much shorter than last week, even though that was...
No,
Good
cut
on.
a little short though. We normally try boot up around 8:30, so once you take pre-show ramble into account, we probably missed out a little bit.
Yeah, true.
My favorite kind of
I'm trying to find a way to play so that the pacing is faster.
Yeah, but I mean, well, we're in a dungeon crawl, so it's kind of why it's taking a little longer, probably.
I already feel like we still run through things faster than
You'd like?
well, not to throw any shade on someone, but I want to say most other role-playing streams.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
We probably move at a good pace. We just don't have enough time to move through. Like it's just we run a little we run shorter sessions.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because I think as well, just being in a dungeon crawl means there's a lot of attention to detail instead of being out in open space and flying through stuff, so to speak. Anyway, it's fine.
Any ideas on what the gyrosphere is? I mean, there's meta knowledge because. Sorry, I was going to say there's meta knowledge because Guy and Arik heard my description of Ellis's pass out, his crit fail and mental save. So there's meta ideas.
I'd forgotten about it, so now you've tainted, mate.
Yeah.
You've meted me.
Oh.
I was going to say it could be some sort of life support system, cryo, whatever, so they can travel long distances. Could be like the thing in Contact, interdimensional travel.
Oh yeah.
Kinda. Is that what it was in Contact?
I've got the book. I haven't actually seen the movie. I actually haven't read the book either, but I
can't remember if it was interdimensional or just faster than light travel. I don't know. One of those things.
Yeah.
I know. What does everyone else think?
Well, I think my visions were just all those crazy things of being everywhere at once. So some sort of interdimensional or teleportation ability or something crazy like that makes sense. The vision was pretty wild. It could mean, but it's so open to interpretation still. So
Yeah, no.
in the heat of the moment, I thought it was biostasis or something like that, but maybe it is cryo suspension or something like that, or something that allows crazy long distance travel.
Or crazy super fast travel.
Yeah.
That'd be savage on the bod.
And maybe it was just broken down and stuck on this asteroid because something bad happened, but that's what it's designed for.
Or what if the asteroid is by design?
Camouflage.
Camouflage, or maybe just a byproduct of the travel. It's
yeah. Freezing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know how the DeLorean
Yeah, it gets really cold.
is fucking frozen over when it travels through time.
Could be.
Or they were using the asteroid as a fuel source because it's an asteroid, so they're using the sub-zero temperature to keep them in cryostasis.
Or just mining the hydrogen from inside.
Yeah, as a fuel source. All the other minerals that were in there as well.
Mate, we're fucking brutal sci-fi savages.
Ashberg, we're GMing the next session.
The three of us together.
Yeah, you don't have to come.
That would get out of hand so quickly.
Yeah, it would.
But in the best way.
That's cool. That's some good speculation. I enjoyed that ranting speculation. Yeah.
Gosh, I'm psionic stuff. That was really cool. That's becoming Ellis's go-to like life journey.
Hmm.
So good.
Cool. Yeah, no, I think you're right. It was a bit dungeon crawly, so we were a bit slow. I think you guys had some good points around, what you think the gyrosphere things might be doing. I have to say, of all the things you guys said, one or two of those things are really close to what I've got planned.
Yes, it was
But
all
you guys,
mine, I know it.
But you guys
Which
said
ones?
Haha, not telling. But there was in that rambling of ideas, there was definitely one or two things which literally just pretty much you could have just been reading off my planning sheet. So there's some interesting developments there. You're not, yeah. Who knows which one of them it is, but I do. So that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. What's the other question I was going to have? Do you feel like we achieved the couple of things that you wanted to get out of the session in terms of, we're talking about we want to get this, we want, like that in the prep doc? Do you think...
we possibly have with mine. It depends on how this interaction goes.
Yeah, the faster than light travel bit, I don't know yet, because we don't really know what this thing is yet, but the whole understanding my psionics quest line, yeah, definitely getting somewhere. It was really cool. I really like the idea of the shell-shocked nature of it, because he knows almost no one else who has this power, so yeah, it's fucking cool.
I mean, there's a few other humans on. Let's not just forget the fact here that you guys have just discovered an alien,
yeah,
and a human who appears not to be from Nova Terra. What the fuck is going on there?
Yeah, it's all really next level confronting sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But then the whole psionic thing just brings it close to home as well. So
I'm totally expecting Will Smith to come out of here and just drag a table across.
Yeah. That'd be the most annoying way to end end a campaign.
Well, with Will Smith.
No,
With a
we're
memory blank.
saviors of the world, and then Jay shows up.
Yeah. It'd blow my mind though. I'd be satisfied with it.
Oh gosh. But yes, I think yeah. Words? You had words.
I was just saying good times. So look, I mean, I've purposefully made this data transfer thing that came out of nowhere. I didn't really have that planned, but I felt like it's going to be a good vehicle for delivering, I guess, some of the things that you all want. I've also somehow managed to in the improv moment invent this whole dialogue that she had with Ellis. So you must finish what we started.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's about yet, but that's exciting.
And it's yours and how whatever that means.
Yeah, I was totally cryptic there, and I dug it. So I've got to go do some thinking about what all of that means. But yeah, that was fun.
Make it a really cool spaceship that somehow comes out of this station and is ours. Thank you.
It's just a ship that's been dehydrated. So you add water and just.
It's going to be basically, without giving it away too much, there is going to be some gear that comes out of this. There's going to be some going into video game territory. There's going to be some blueprints and stuff. There's that sort of thing. You're not going to have it necessarily in your hands straight away, but there's going to be the knowledge. There'll be a little bit of gear that comes out of it. Whether it's a spaceship or not, I'm not sure yet. Whether it's a type of fusion core or whether it's a
I'd be happy with
engine.
some kind of energy gun, a really big mother.
Oh,
yeah.
Is that all?
I'd like some power armor. Look, basically, the council's gonna have to S our Ds after that. Style our dues. Don't even know, man.
Yeah, and the last minute shuddering of the the structure you're in and the sort of sounds of explosions. That was just me thinking about what I was planning to sort of introduce into this session, but I didn't get a chance to. So that's like some hinting and foreshadowy sort of stuff.
I'm just hoping that it's not connected to Tentacle's life signal. Like as a failsafe.
Oh.
That's what I thought when it started
Well, it
crashing.
is now.
Yeah.
But I
Good
do,
one, Steve.
but I do hope.
Damn
it's
it!
connected to tentacles. Just in general,
Yeah,
What about them?
just
like
tentacles.
as a failsafe, like tentacles coming out of the walls.
What kind of failsafe is that?
Like,
It's a security.
More like a wind safe, if you ask me.
I don't get it.
We don't need to delve into your private life.
Let's sure we can. Let's wrap it up, I guess.
Yep.
Thanks to you guys for being awesome. Thanks to anyone who said hi or popped into the stream or watching the VOD.
That.
Whatevs. Love your work.
good sign off.
Okay then.
We'll catch everyone hopefully next week for Alpha PGD, right?
I believe so.
This is-
Yeah.
Sick.
Turn.
Yes.
Cool. Well,
Earth Pergadur.
I guess on that ridiculous note, Klug is getting very, very tired.
I'm fine.
Let's play. Let's keep playing. He says.
I
All
would.
right.
I actually would.
Okay, everyone. Thanks for joining us. We'll hopefully see you all next time.
Oh my god, bear.
Yeah, but.
My favorite greeting.